Abundance, 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 and gratitude to all. What's up, Star Seeds? Star Seeds, listen. Watch how the grown children get mad. Remember what I said, Star Seeds. No matter what, even with me making a video, question everything, research everything until you get full clarity. Ask the universe before you go to dive in and digging into research. Say, universe, I want full clarity about the subject that I am researching right now. I am asking you to show me nothing but the truth. And she's going to show it to you. She's just not going to hand it to you. You're going to have to work for it. And as you're working for the truth, she's going to present it to you. The universe work with you, not for you. The universe works with you, not for you. So this is what I say to mentally lazy niggas that constantly regurgitating other people. You regurgitate things without actually doing your own due diligence research. Black people, so-called black people, on no matter what continent you on, does not have animal DNA. We have antigens that are attached to our cells due to the raping, due to the injections that we get as children when they talk about they're vaccinating us, and the foods that we are eating that add the antigens on our blood and our blood cells. And what I mean by that is because the same race of species that raped you and injected their tainted acid blood inside of us is the same foods that we are eating. Because we may not be eating monkey, but we definitely eating chicken, we eating fish, we eating beef. And just those three animals alone produces unnatural antigens inside of the body, which weakens your lymphatic system and your lymphatic system, making you acceptable to viruses and diseases. So they don't got to rape you no more. You're voluntarily putting the antigens inside of you. So that way that you can get sick. And then you can go to them for treatment. So, but I remember every time I would make a video and I would speak about DNA, let me tell you something. I'm on record to tell you, we don't have DNA. We don't have DEA. So-called black people have midichlorians. Look it up. I did a video on that. Midichlorians. That's what we have. Our genetic information is infinite. It is ubiquitous. Understand and overstand that. So I remember people writing in the chat, a certain individual name who's incarcerated was going around speaking about how we have DEA. DEA. We don't have no French toast DEA. You know what I'm saying? So let me just get into this. Let me read this for you so that way you can now stop listening to other people, and because it sounds good to you, you want to regurgitate it without actually doing your due diligence. Moving forward now. Here we go. Wolves do not have human-like A, B, O, or Rh blood types, but they do possess different blood groups, antigens, systems, such as the dog. Erythrocytes antigens, DEA systems, includes the permanent DEA1 group. What? The permanent DEA1 group, which can be found in who? Wolves and other canines. Huh? Research indicates variations in these antigen types within the wolf population. Say that again. We had people was leaving all this sitting out in my chat. Collide, we don't have DNA. We got DEA. We got DEA. We got DEA. Oh, really? So you have wolf DNA because that's what produce these antigens. You have wolf and canine. Oh, really? Sure. Let me just finish reading some of this to you all, which is free information. How wolf blood typings differ from human blood typings. Different systems, unlike humans who are classified by the A, B, O, and Rh blood group systems, wolves do not have these particular blood types. Canines specific systems. Instead, wolves, like domestic dogs, have their own distant blood group systems, such as the DEA system. Woo! See what happens when you actually do the research and actually read? But don't worry about it though. I'm gonna keep on moving. DEA 1 and beyond studies have shown that wolves can be DEA 1 positive or negative, indicating the presence or absence of their specific antigens. Other DEA antigens, such as DEA 5 and DEA 7s, are also present in the canine family. Ooh, do you not eat? Listen, also, y'all don't even peep this. The wolf is the dog grandmother, meaning that the dog comes from the wolf. You can't even share their blood with one another. So, for example, let's just say something happened to a dog and it needed a blood transfusion. You gotta be cautious about what wolf, and there's only wolves there. You can't even use that, or even vice versa. Whereas though the wolf need a blood transfusion and you can't use the dog, but they come from one another. The dog come from the wolf. Antigens variations. The specific combination of antigens present in a wolf blood can vary between individuals, much like blood type variation in other species. Why blood types is important for wolves. Transfusion. Blood types is crucial for safe blood transfusion in canines to prevent adverse reactions. I told y'all already when I did this video on blood types before. Blood types were only put into place for mixing blood only. That's it. For mixing blood only. So-called black people, we have been weakened so much that, do you not know, at one point in time, when their blood would mix with our blood, it will automatically turn into an infection to the point that we would literally die? When black women was dying from the raping, from the infections in their blood that was in their vaginal area. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? In fact, these two Rh negative and Rh positive need to take a RhoGAM shot in order for them to reproduce. Are you kidding me? These are two species that look alike or come from the same. How the hell do y'all need a RhoGAM shot so the baby don't die? What type of artificial intelligent shit is this? Research, understanding the variation in blood groups can provide insight into the genetics and diversity of wild wolf population. So, knowledge of blood type frequencies can also be useful in conversations, efforts for different wolf populations. Okay, that's neither there nor there. But anyway, just to look at this, my people, DEA 1 and beyond studies have shown that wolves can be DEA 1 positive or 1 negative. So it's the same thing with Rh negative and Rh positive. Same thing with O negative and O positive. All of this is just for mixing blood. That's how far we have failed. And you want to listen to these people and tell you that you have DEA. Check this out. If you want to have it, fine. So-called black people and myself, we don't have any animal DNA or DEA. We don't have DNA or DEA. We have what you call midichlorians. Look it up. Pause. Now, I wanted to just bring this up to light. I have spoke about this once before. So if your blood type is A positive, A negative, you have more of the antigens from the chimpanzee. Obviously, if you have blood type of B, you have more antigens from the wolf and the dog. A and B is a combination of both. RH is rhesus monkey. Directly rhesus monkey. You have majority of the antigens. This is only for so-called black people. Other races of people that have these blood types, that's the animal that you have majority of the DNA of. DNA or DEA, whatever one you want to call it. You have the majority of that genetic material. Chimpanzees share the same ABO blood group systems as humans. Notice they didn't say RH or negative or RH positive because it's a different monkey. With the following blood types: A, blood type 90 to 95%. O, blood type 5 to 10%. When people talk about their so-called white people with O negative, O blood, O negative and O positive blood, and it's supposed to be the original blood. Keep thinking that bullshit, people. Got you all twisted, all backwards. Keep thinking that. B, extremely rare. That was shit. B is extremely rare to affiliate with chimpanzee DNA. A and B is not even rare. You can't even find that. In fact, A and B is now a new blood type. The A and B blood type is no older than 1,300 years old. Just so that you know, the A and B blood type is no older than 1,300 years old, my people. 1,300 years ago. That's how this is new. That AB blood type is new. Where did that pop up from? Where did that come from? Listen, I value and I appreciate you all. Call it what you want. Call it hatred. Call it whatever you want. Science, if you make all your decisions based off science, I promise you, you will be making calculus decisions. Black people will be dealing with less anxiety, depression, neuroticism, less health problems, but hypertension, diabetes. If we made every decision, even when we're speaking to someone, if we put science first, you will make calculus accurate decisions in your life. I'm walking evidence of that. I'm walking evidence of that. Before you make any decision, just think about it. Before you drink something, think about the science, what it does with your anatomy. Before you eat something, think about what it does in the anatomy. Before you walk down a certain block, walk in a certain area, be in a certain community, think about your anatomy and how does it affect your anatomy, because we have a biofield. Our biofield pulls in energy as well as it emits energy. So sometimes you could be walking down a certain neighborhood and be just as happy, and then walk down another block and you could feel miserable and depressed. Huh? Talk to me. Talk to me. You know what? People hate my mind. And I think back to when I used to work out all the time and I was all a bodybuilder. I could have all the friends in the world. Now that I have my mind and I want things better for my species, individually and collectively, so you don't get on your knees and ask someone to build, create tomorrow for you, and you can do it right now today. The moment that I have done this, and I have pointed you to you, wherewithal we're not blaming our actions on anyone else. God, Satan, the white people, none of that. We are taking full accountability. The moment that I said that we take accountability in it, and I can prove it scientifically, I'm a big problem. But it's okay. You have a bigger problem that's on its way. In fact, it's already here. But you have a bigger problem to deal with. Abundance and gratitude to you all. Starseeds, research everything, even what I am saying. Don't let these people mislead you no more.